Hey, what is going on guys? My name's Long Sensation and today we've got for you guys is a brand new mini-series coming to my channel in which we're going to be finding the best weapon variants within Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Now for one of my accounts in particular, I've been very fortunate enough to actually unlock 4 of the best weapon variants within the game. These weapons are the MP11 Goliath, the Asm1 Speakeasy, the AK-12 RIP and the Val-27 Obsidian Steed. And in this series we're going to be comparing all of these weapons up against one and each other to actually find the best weapon variants within the game. Now for this first video we're going to be comparing the MP11 Goliath up against the Asm1 Speakeasy. And once this video gets to 200 likes, I'll then upload the next episode in which we'll be comparing the Val-27 Obsidian Steed up against the AK-12 RIP. If you guys have any other weapon variants that you think can match up against these weapons, please put them in the comment section below and I'll definitely consider them for a future video. But anyway guys, without further ado, let's jump into today's video and see which is overall the best SMG variants within Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So for this brand new mini-series coming to my channel, we're going to be comparing the weapons based on 5 individual categories. So we'll have damage, range, accuracy, rounds per minute and magazine size, which are all going to determine which is the best weapon within the game. So first of all, let's take a look at the MP11 Goliath and then we'll look at the Asm1 Speakeasy in a short while. So despite the original MP11 having pretty low damage, the MP11 Goliath will actually increase the damage bars by 3. Now this definitely has a massive improvement on the weapon, turning it into 30 damage up close, 30 damage at medium ranges and then 24 damage at long distances. What this means is that it will kill people between 4 and 5 bullets at all ranges, which is definitely one of the best damaging weapons within the SMG category. However, despite the increased damage of this variant of the MP11, the range is definitely still the same. It will take 4 bullets to kill an enemy up until 21.5 meters, and then beyond that point it will take 5 bullets at all ranges. This is definitely outmatched by a lot of other SMGs, and it is definitely the downfall of the MP11. However, moving on to accuracy, this is where the weapon definitely does shine. I tested this in the firing range both without and with grip and found some incredibly surprising results. Without grip at 20 meters this did 98% accuracy, and at 27 meters it did 92% accuracy. And then moving on to the weapon accuracy with grip, it actually did 98% accuracy as well at 20 meters and then 94% accuracy at 27 meters. Now this is no change or very slight change in accuracy compared without grip, which tells me that this weapon is incredibly accurate and grip is definitely not needed. Now moving on to rounds per minute, it is actually around standard, or I would say above standard compared to other SMGs within this category at 923 rounds per minute, especially considering the very low recoil. This definitely turns this weapon into an incredibly strong weapon. Now moving on to the magazine size, it's actually pretty standard at 32 bullets per magazine and 48 with extended mags. Now we will be using the 48 with extended mags to compare this with the Asm1 Speakeasy, because of course the Asm1 Speakeasy comes with extended mags built in. So let's move on to that weapon and quickly get a rundown of the stats as well. So the Asm1 Speakeasy is definitely one of the most sought after weapons within Advanced Warfare. However, actually looking at the stats of this weapon, it might not be as good as some people think. For the damage, it will deal 35 up close, meaning 3 bullets to kill. At medium ranges it will take 22 damage, meaning 5 bullets to kill, and at long ranges it will only take 16 damage, meaning a staggering 7 bullets to kill enemies at super long ranges. Now although this weapon does have terrible stats for damage at long ranges, where it does make up for the poor damage is with its range. It will take 5 bullets to kill an enemy up until 26 meters, which is around the range where you don't really want to be engaging enemies anyway, so this is where the weapon does actually shine. Now moving on to accuracy with this weapon, I did several different tests both with and without grip, and I actually found some incredibly surprising results that a few of you guys might be confused on. So at 20 meters without grip it did 29% accuracy, and then at 27 meters it only did 10% accuracy. Then moving on with grip it only did 71% accuracy at 20 meters, and then around 60% at 27 meters. So this was definitely surprising to me. I always thought of this weapon having incredibly low recoil, but it would appear that the recoil is actually there, but it's very easy to actually compensate on. Now moving on to rounds per minute, once again the Speakeasy does shine at a staggering 1016 bullets per minute, which is definitely one of the highest within the SMG category. Moving on to magazine size, it will actually be 45 standard, but because this has built-in extended mags, it will actually have 67 bullets that will come with this weapon. Now that is definitely a staggering amount, and let's quickly take a look down and compare both of these weapons to actually determine which is the best weapon overall. So finally taking a look at both of these weapons beside one and each other, we're actually going to be using our 5 categories once again to determine which is overall the best SMG variant. So first of all, for damage, I'm going to say that the Goliath does beat the Speakeasy in this category, because quite simply the Goliath will always take a maximum of 5 bullets to kill as opposed to the Speakeasy 7. However, when we do move on to range, this is definitely where the Speakeasy shines, with an incredible 3 bullet to kill range, which of course will outshine the Goliath at any one given time, because the Goliath will always take 4 bullets to kill. However, despite the range of the Speakeasy, we're going to move on to accuracy, and this is where I'm going to say that the Goliath will beat the Speakeasy. Now the reason for this is quite simple. I did some extensive research and testing and did find that the Goliath was much more accurate than the Speakeasy by around 30 to 40%, both with and without grip. Moving on to rounds per minute, this is where the Speakeasy will beat the Goliath with 1016 rounds per minute as opposed to the Goliath's 923. And finally moving on to the magazine size, this is also where the Speakeasy will outshine the Goliath, especially considering that the Speakeasy does have a built-in extended mags where it will give 67 bullets as opposed to the Goliath's 32 or 48 with extended mags. So finally taking a look at both of these weapon variants side by side, we can see that the Goliath will win in the categories damage and accuracy, as opposed to the Speakeasy that will win in the categories range, rounds per minute and magazine size. Now guys, because I can't determine which is the best weapon variant by myself, there will be a straw poll in the description of this video in which you guys can vote on which you think is the best weapon variant out of these 2 weapons. The winner will be announced in the next video, in which I'll be comparing the AK-12 RIP up against the BAL 27 Obsidian Steed as soon as this video gets to 200 likes. But anyway guys, I've been Long Sensation, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.